The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At small forward, David Terry. At the other forward position, Ricky Johnson. At shooting guard, Drew Cartwright. Let's hear it for the starting.
One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Terry is out there with Johnson. And there's Cartwright. And it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the one. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Cartwright against Miller. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Still, Pistons basketball.
Buzella sets a screen for Miller. Shoots over Cartwright. Miller, no luck. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, you can tell a guy who understands how to play through contact. Chet Holmgren finishes strong.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. When he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Cartwright. Oh!
My goodness.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shots good by Miller.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here is Cartwright. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Fades back. It's good.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Down low, here's Holmgren. Rebound by the Pistons. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Cartwright gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Miller outside. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Close the alley-oop. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Cartwright misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at this speed.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Johnson. Now Holmgren. Here's Cartwright. Good on the three-point shot. Cartwright's got 7 points in the game.
What a pretty pass by Chet Holmgren. How about the big man finding his teammate right there?
Pass to Miller. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
An eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pistons leading by 4. Siakam, a screen on Holmgren. Inside, Buzelis. From 12 feet out, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block there. difficult to back down.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Cartwright against Miller. Cunningham outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good on the putback. Thunder trailing by 4. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
And he gets it to go.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Put your hands together.
There's the pick. To the middle. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guy. Dort, he's checked in for the Pistons. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Memphis. Cunningham looking it over. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Thunder trailing by 4. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Cunningham.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Here's Cartwright.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
8 feet away. The Thunder pull it in.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
Here he goes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Khan. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
You're the screen on Holmgren. Can they get it? The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. Knocks down the three ball. Cunningham's got 9.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
To the paint, here's Kahn. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Davis is checked in for the Pistons. Porter comes in for Miller. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's get up and make some noise, fans, for your Pistons.
Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. With the fadeaway. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's Davis with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Under trailing by 3. Johnson outside. Great D that time from Davis.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Pass to Cunningham. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent partly because of his versatility.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Holmgren.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Johnson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Over Cunningham. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
That's about trusting your timing and the feel you have as that shot clock is dwindling. SGA, yes, sir.
Pass to Porter. 1:35 left to play in the first. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Under trailing by 3. Driving the lane. Simpson with the bucket.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
The Pistons shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Porter with the screen for Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear your defense out.
Detroit making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And a new group in here for the Thunder.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Porter with the steal. It's Dort on the wing. Still yet to score. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Davis in the corner. A 3 ball. No good there. Thunder trailing by 3. Poke loose. Pass to Cartwright. There's Galloway. He's guarded by Davis. The shot. No good. Great tee that time from Davis. Cunningham passes to Davis. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Driving inside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Davis sets a screen. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 15 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Magic. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Wade, and it's Galloway in at the point. Miller, the pass to Davis. Miller kicks to Davis. 5 on the clock. It's Davis on the wing. Corner shot. And it's good off the back rim and in. Davis has got the lead up to 7 now for Detroit. Galloway taking his time here. Makes it off the glass. Galloway has got his first points of the game. Pistons leading by 5. Here is Davis. Wagner outside. On the wing, Miller. He is guarded by Cartwright. Goes up with a strike. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cartwright's got 10 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Davis finds Wagner. Davis in the corner. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Terry's checked in for Dean Wade. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Cartwright.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Outside, Davis. Miller, the pass to Davis. Back to Miller. It's Davis on the wing. And Galloway pulls it down.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Davis, the pass to Miller. Here's the break. Here's Cartwright. Again, the Thunder score. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Davis surveying the floor. Miller outside. And it's good, 2 points. Miller's got it all tied up now for Detroit. And it's Terry with the ball for the Thunder. Cartwright against Miller. To the inside. shot from 6. Off target with the jump hook. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. A wide open look here for Terry. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Davis, the pass to Davis. Terry grabs the board. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Cartwright's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Davis down low. Terry covering. And Davis throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Cartwright after the basket by Detroit. And that one drops for him. Cartwright's got 18 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Davis. Miller outside. Davis down low. Terry covering. Oh, Davis down low.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Siakam misses.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
Pass to Cartwright. Shakes him. Detroit with the rebound. Davis with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Siakam inside. He's against Cartwright. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
And now, running up the court, Miller pushing it up. And then Gonzalez with the dunk.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. For Pascal Siakam.
See us up on the screen and show us your best move. Ready, let's go!
to Terry.
Coming onto the floor,
Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Here's Cunningham. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Thunder trailing by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. There's the 3. Buzelis grabs the board. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Now, here's Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Right wing from the baseline. And no good that time. Pistons leading by 4. And here's Cunningham. 17 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
For Detroit, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. He hits. both from the stripe. Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Off target from three-point range. And, well, Detroit shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Cunningham outside. Here's Porter with the drive. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Simpson with the bucket.
Simpson, 3 points.
Pistons leading by 3. Now Cunningham. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Now here's Porter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Terry with a screen on Porter. Terry outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Thunder trailing by 5. Terry outside. Pass to Simpson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's deflected. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
The Pistons have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Davis is checked in for Detroit. Both good from the line that time. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
2 minutes.
Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what a job, punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Now here is Davis. Softly drops in the floater. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Johnson surveying the floor. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points. Outside, Porter has to Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. Tries from 16, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And they continue to control the glass. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
.41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Holmgren can't hit. Pistons leading by 6. Here is Porter. Hasn't made one yet. The shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside, Porter. Over Terry. And there's Porter on the assist by Davis. Porter's got his first points of the night. And so that brings the first half to a close. Pistons lead by 6. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Nice try. That's all good. One more time.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, and we have some pressure-filled games coming up. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Pistons.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Detroit leading by 6. Cunningham is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Bruce Ellis. Then it's Lou Dort. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Johnson. Cartwright with it. Just 5 on the clock. Latre. And that one is off.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
They get the rebound, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Bruce Ellis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Lets it go from 14. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Buzelis. Cunningham outside. And Cunningham with the slam.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
There's a good screen. Going inside. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Cartwright. Pulls up from the corner. Rebound, Detroit. Bruce Ellis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
And that one misses. Thunder trailing by 6. Holmgren the pass to Terry. Here's Johnson. Second chance shot. The layup off target. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Miller right side. Fade away. Terry grabs the board.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Terry's got his first basket. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 4. Door to screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time
rejection.
Terry dishes to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Terry with a screen on Cunningham. Tries the spin move. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Terry. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And it's still penetrating. The Thunder pull it in. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. It's Dort on the wing. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now Cartwright, covered by Miller. Cartwright against Miller. 6 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. It's Terry outside. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Cunningham inside. Terry covering. Back to Cunningham. A floater. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nice shot by Terry.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Detroit's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Miller outside. There's a screen. The kick out to Cunningham. Fires from deep. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Cartwright for the lead. Rebound by the Pistons. Buzelis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 14.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Terry. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Detroit making a switch. Siakam's checked in. Detroit leading by 3. To the wing on the left. Now Buzelis, 10 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Second personal foul. Team second.
So he gets them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. And the basket by Johnson.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Cunningham outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Cartwright, and he's good on the 3-ball. Cartwright's got 23 points.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it out to Siakam. The Pistons working the ball around now. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, he had one 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so Miller will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 1-point game. There's the screen. Pass to Buzelis. There's the steal. Here's Kahn. That's tipped, and that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Miller outside. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren finds Johnson. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Screen by Siakam. Johnson over to help. 4 on the shot clock. Cunningham for 3. Hands it from downtown. Cunningham's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Cartwright. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. The drive by Siakam. Missed inside.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And Buzelis gets the whistle that time.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. A different look here for Detroit. Davis comes in for Buzelis. Davis is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. The Pistons leading. And here is Davis. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
2 minutes.
Cartwright against Miller. Cartwright misses. Pistons leading by 4. Siakam inside. He's against Cartwright. Shoots it up. Siakam misses. Oklahoma City has gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Out to Miller. Puts up a 3. Pass to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Davis, the pass to Davis. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. And it's 9 points for Davis.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Tries from 16. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Screen by Siakam. To the wing right side. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Now just a 1-point Piston lead. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the shot clock. The shot will not fall. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Terry, and it's Holmgren into the center, filling out the middle. Outside, Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Bo Wagner has a combination of size and skill that's special, and he knows how to adjust to contact.
That's good from Wagner. Thunder trailing by 3. Terry outside. Nice defense from Wagner. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. Misses the layup. Oklahoma City's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Count that one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Davis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Terry. Rebound by the Pistons. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Davis. Wagner outside. Outside, Davis. Wagner with a screen for Davis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Thunder trailing by 3. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Galloway. He's guarded by Davis. Galloway dishes to Holmgren. Back to Galloway. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Dort grabs the miss. Pistons leading by 3. Pass to Davis. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Dort kicks to Davis. That's no basket. His 3rd miss in 8 tries. Terry finds Holmgren, and the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, at that size, guys, doesn't take much elevation for Chet to finish. The D has to do a better job keeping him out of the paint.
Davis, the pass to Wagner. Back to Davis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Galloway. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Davis, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And it's Davis missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter to take the lead. And Davis pulls it down. Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And a wide-open look for Porter. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Oklahoma City trailing over to the left wing. Here's Kahn, and he dunks it down. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Davis with a screen on Terry. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal
and at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
And Porter drops them both. The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Deflects the pass. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. Outside Porter. To the middle. Davis kicks to Davis. Shoots over Cartwright. Detroit, no good that time either. Oklahoma City shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up. From Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Porter against Terry. Porter passes to Davis. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Pass to Cartwright. Shoots over Dort. Cartwright misses. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Wagner with a screen for Davis. Kicks it out to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Davis, the pass to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Davis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half. Davis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Davis. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. And the Thunder making a switch here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Simpson, the pass to Carter. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson, wide open, he fires. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Terry's checked in for Oklahoma City. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. We play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Got a piece of it. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham kicks to Siakam. Rebound by Johnson.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Cunningham against Cartwright. It's Cunningham with the drive. Buzelis, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game. Johnson outside. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Rebound, Detroit. Holmgren comes with the double team. Pass to Siakam. And he makes that one. And now it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Johnson. Terry outside. The offensive rebound. Holmgren wide open. The three-pointer's right on target.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Siakam with it. To the paint. This one for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And that's a bounce-back 3, and they're back in the lead.
Thunder trailing by 3. Holmgren with a screen on Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Terry. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Cartwright against Miller. There's the drive. Sweet little floater. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, such a feel shot there, the floater.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Johnson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall. Yeah, good play on the front end to finish despite getting hacked there and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Cartwright against Miller. Takes it inside. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Cunningham up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
Oh, tough stuff. Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Dort, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Let's get some loud fans. Stand up. Make some noise.
So it's the Thunder now. Terry with it. Dort covering. Terry the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 19-foot shot. Cartwright misses. So it's the Pistons now. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Johnson. It's Terry outside. Off target from downtown. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And so it's Detroit with the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Anthony. In a game like tonight, what was the key to the win?
Defense. So they was running script out there. Do whatever they want. We just got real physical with them. And
much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.